Big breaking news coming in from the Oxford University, where the debating society, that's Oxford Union, has debated on the independence of Kashmir. This has led to protests by the Indian students and the Jammu and Kashmir residents over there. In a major news break coming in, where the Oxford Union in the UK, which is a part of the Oxford University, has hosted a debate on the independence of Kashmir. Now, the Oxford Union in UK against the Oxford Union in UK against the Pak ISI-funded debate on Kashmir, where terrorist associates have been invited to speak on Kashmir. Now, the Indian student Adarsh Mishra stood up inside Oxford Union debate venue and exposed the Pakistan ISI angle. Now, do note, the viewers, the Pakistan ISI-sponsored terror event, which has the participation of the JKLF, which is the terror group responsible for the killing of Indian diplomat Rabindra Mahatre in Birmingham and the Kashmiri Hindus. A big breaking news coming in from Oxford in the UK, where the Indian students have joined the people of Jammu and Kashmir protesting outside the Oxford Union. This is after the Pakistan ISI-funded debate on Kashmir, where terrorist associates have been invited to speak on an independent Kashmir. Now, an Indian student, Adarsh Mishra, stood up outside the Oxford Union debate venue and exposed the Pakistan ISI-sponsored terror angle with the participation of terror groups JKLF, which have been held responsible for the killing of Indian diplomat Rabindra Mahatre in Birmingham and Kashmiri Hindus. Let's listen in.
JKLF is a terror organization. JKLF is a terror organization that has killed so many Kashmiri Pandits. It has massacred lots of Pandits, and also it has killed a Hindu government official in Birmingham. This house, I do not trust this house. What I've done is I've actually launched a no confidence motion against the president, because I believe a lot of members of this house do not have any faith with the president of this Oxford Union, because he is nothing but a stooge of ISI, he is nothing but a stooge of Pakistan, and this house has no confidence in the president. I hereby rest my case.
Viewers, I'd like to bring in my colleague Deepak, who's joining us live from the newsroom. Deepak, now that the allegations have come to the fore that the debate was funded by Pakistan's ISI, with Indian students staging a protest, what other information do we have at this point? Deepak,
well, Priyanka, there is a certain lobby that operates across the world, time and again raking up the Kashmir issue. Even though on ground zero it is Naya Kashmir taking form, the people are welcoming the change. There is art and culture that's returned to the valley, and despite all of these proofs, in fact, many foreign delegates have also visited Kashmir, and they've given a good report on the kind of situation that is prevalent. And it is these kind of separatist organizations, these kind of terror organizations like the JKLF, who are time and again raking up the Kashmir, story on the global platform. In Oxford University as well, it wasn't any different. And the panelists, just take a look at the panelists that were in, called for this particular debate. A person from the JKLF. Who is JKLF? What is JKLF? JKLF is the same organization that has carried out various terror attacks. In fact, they are the reasons why the Kashmiri Hindus were forced to, leave their homes. They were involved in the slaughtering of Kashmiri Hindus in the 1990s, which led to the exodus of the Kashmiri Hindus. And it is these kind of people who are being hosted in Oxford University and taking cognizance of this panelist. Students in the Oxford University have staged a protest saying that it is known far and wide that the Oxford Union takes the terror side. This is the slogan that has been chanted, because if you look at what's happening in Kashmir, there is an assembly that has been formed. Elections were held for the first time after the abrogation of Article 370. Stone pelting has not been reported in the valley. Separatists are not rearing their ugly heads anymore. Jammu and Kashmir, in fact, Kashmir in particular, has seen a wave of change for the good. But despite that, this particular ecosystem that is funded by Pakistan ISI is time and again denigrating the name of India as well as the story of Kashmir with falsehood. There is no human rights violation. There is nothing that JKLF claims prevalent in Jammu and Kashmir right now. And this is nothing but clear conspiracy and agenda to defame India and Naya Kashmir story.